Right. Okay, guys. Good evening and welcome back. Hope you can hear me properly, right? Send me a thumbs up again. So, bit tired because I'm doing the class from 11 a.m. onwards continuously, right? 11 to 4. Now it's almost done. Ada level antima dawasa. Eki podi past papers wagaya kara. Now it's done. And one thing to highlight: this is a new month. We are now in August month. We have August, September, October, November. We have only 4 months pending. We can finish the grade 11 things done faster because we have only the not-for-profit organization and statement of production cost and the investment. We have only 3 pending lessons. We can finish it by the end of the October or middle of the October. I can finish the entire syllabus. But the thing is, we need to do grade 10 revision and the past papers. All good. And this year I'm planning to for the first time this year I'm going to plan I'm planning to schedule a seminar covering 300 MCQ questions and second papers 5 4 5 second papers මම හදන්න ඉන්නේ ප්‍රශ්න ටික MCQ 300ක් විතර දාන්න බලන්න thumbs up එක සෙමින එකක් කරලා පොඩි hand out එකක් දෙනවා ඕගොල්ලන්ට ඔක්කොම කියන්නේ මේ normally දින past papers වත් අනෙත් ප්‍රශ්න නෙමෙයි නිකන් like predictions understand right ඒ ටික ගහලා නොවැම්බර් මාසේ සෙමින එකක් කරන්න ඉන්න කියන්නම් හරියටම කවද්ද කොහෙද කීපතමන්ද seminar charges කොහොමද කියලා right so likewise we have many works to do and we have limited time 4 months to go faster right that's why I need your support and I need your continuous participation to finish entire syllabus faster and one thing during last month there were many absentees because of the exam and remember if you missed any single recording any single class make sure to watch the recordings prior to the like during this holidays you are having holidays this month so from tomorrow onwards I guess you are having holidays right so Friday onwards you are having holidays because of that if you missed any single class make sure to watch the recording and I'm going to include the quizzes from this month onwards. Quiz කරන ප්‍රමාණය වැඩි කරනවා. අන්තිම වෙලාවේ දෙන්නේ නැහැ. We don't have enough time. I'm going to assign quizzes as a homework, right? So this month onwards, I'm going to do the quizzes from the missed classes as well, previous month as well. I'm going to include the quizzes. Send me a thumbs up. ඔයාලා quiz කරන්න ඕනේ කරන්න නැති ඔක්කොම වැටෙනවා. සහ ඔයාට there are tricks දාලා තියෙන you can't switch the tab you can't do any other things when you are doing the quizzes you need to have the proper environment with you right don't use other devices and right all right so let's go to the thing today and next week 1 hour I'm going to take only to finish this one then next week second half onwards I'm going to start a not-for-profit organization understand all good guys right okay so we finished question number 26 up to 26 we need to go with 27 onwards okay because what I plan to do in here because of for the in the examination for some questions they are giving service providing business remember now for the first paper MCQs they are giving service providing this question number 27 and 28 I have prepared using the service providing remember you can say you can check 2023-24 past papers they have asked service providing businesses financial statement elements understand you can see high marketing agency trial balance extracted as at 31st of December 2025 annual data you can see service revenue can you see send me a thumbs up this is a service providing business I need a thumbs up faster hurry up because in the examination they are giving service providing related questions now up to now we have discussed trading business buying and selling business purchase and sales are there in a service providing business there are no sales they are provide service and income right so I told you in a service providing business SFP same but when we take the P&L the format is like this like here no any gross profit of the net profit understand because they don't have the inventory In P&L, gross profit is the profit we earn through buying and selling goods. Net profit means other income minus expenses. In here, income and expenses we include only, right? So no any gross profit or the net profit, just only the net profit only. No any true profits in there, right? Okay. So service revenue, and you can see next one, commission income received in cash, office equipment at cost, rent income, rent expense, advertising expense, staff salaries, debtors, bank overdraft. Additional information, commission of 15,000 not yet received. Let's ignore it. First, go and see what are the requirements. Highlight total income, total expenses. Go and underline the requirement. Total income they need, total expense they need, net profit they need, net book value of office equipment they needed. Video on කරන්නෙමු. ආයි කියන්න බෑ. ජාතිය අමතන්නේ හොඳේ. ළඟට අර ජනාධිපති ජාතිය අමතනවා වගේ මම ජාතිය අමතන්නේ. Total current assets and the total current liability. I told you we need the customized format. These are the only things, right? Okay, let's draw the customized formats. Come, draw the customized format 26. When we draw the P and L, I told you better to round off the 1,000. Income minus expenses, because this is service providing. Income minus expenses. For income, keep 4-5 lines. Then expenses keep 10 to 12 lines. No need to categorize because they don't have any categorize. Expense also, if they ask any categorization, you should be able to categorize it. In SFP, they are asking only 3 things, right? I'm rounding off to thousands. SFP. Non-current assets, they are asking what? Non-current assets, they are asking office equipment net book value. Office equipment. Then the current assets, then the current liability. These are the things they are asking. That's only. Right? These are the only things they are asking. Right? ගහන්න බලන්න. යන්න. Write it faster. Right. Right. Let's see. Now we are starting the thing from the additional information. It starts from the additional information. Commission of 15,000 is yes to be receivable. You can see commission we have received 60,000. Further, there's a 15,000 receivable. Can you tell me in P&L we write income relevant for the period? How many the commission income relevant for the period? We are rounding off to thousands, right? We have received commission 60,000. Further, there is a receivable 15,000. Totally how much? 75,000. Receivable portion is a current asset. Commission receivable, that is 15,000. Right? Receivable portion is a current asset. That is 15,000. Next one. Rent of 25,000 is payable for the month of December. Rent expense paid 300,000. There's a payable 25,000. How much the rent expense relevant for the period? You can see rent expense relevant for the period paid 300. Payable 25, relevant for the period 325. Rent payable 25 is the current liability. Rent payable 25 is the current liability, right? Payable 25 is the current liability, right? Office equipment is depreciated 20%. You can see no any previous depreciation. We can take office equipment depreciation. How much? Can you tell me? Office equipment depreciation. How much? 800,000 into 20%. Can anyone tell me how much? How much? 100,000. 10%, 80,000. 1 year, 160,000. Sorry, 10%. You can see 80,000. 1 year, 160,000. Half of right, half of that. So you can see office equipment depreciation is an expense. And so the cost is, you can see 800, right? Is 160. How much? 40, right? 6. Ruler use karanne pala my first paper again, right? Bad debts to be written off 5,000. Debtors 200,000. Debtors you can see 200,000. From that 200,000 deduct 5,000 in 195. Bad debt 5,000 comes to. Then you can see service revenue 1,800. Service revenue 1,800. Right? Advertising expenses 150. 150. Salaries 480. Salary 480. Bank overdraft 40. Bank overdraft 40. Right? Bank overdraft 40. Hold on. පාන පට්ටලේසි මේ වගේවා එනවා එක්සෑම් එකට. හොඳේ. දාන්න බාන්න මට මේ අමාරුවට නෙමෙයි දෙන්නේ. ඔයවත් තියෙන අමාරුවකට නෙමෙයි දෙන්නේ හොඳේ. They are asking this one. 1,875 is the total income. The answer is, for the first one, answer number 3. For the first one, answer number 3. Can you tell me the total of the expenses? 10, 8, 10, 15, 21, 22, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1,120. The answer is number 3. For the second one also, answer number 3. If you deduct, how much is the profit? 5, 7, 755 in profit. 755. For the third one, answer number 1. Answer number 1. For the third one, answer number 1. Right? For the third one, answer number 1. Then net book value of the office equipment, how much? 640. 640. Fourth one, answer number 2. Fourth one, answer number 2. In here, 210. Current assets, how much? 210. Fifth one, answer number 3. Fifth one, answer number 3. Sixth one, 40, 65. Sixth one, answer number 3. Sixth one, answer number 3. You are Tanima Hadaniya, right? Finish it and put raise hands faster. සමහරට මේ අවුරුද්ද දෙන්න පුළුවන් manufacturing business එකක්, right? අපි ඒක කතා කරාම කතා කරමු. I will tell you. Finish up here and put raise hands. All good. Others, Tarindu, Sarachandra, Isara, Jaya, Salma, all good. Right. Okay. All good. Hope all good. Others done. Tarindu, right? First paper එක වැඩිය දඟලන්න එපා. ලස්සනට ඉර ගහලා ඉව මෙහෙම, right? Okay. Next one also I have taken. ඊළඟ එක කරන්න එපා. ඊළඟ පාඩම කළා කරන්න. දාන්න බලන්න තමයි. Manufacturing business, we need to do these questions after discussing our manufacturing business, right? Means seventh lesson. Seventh lesson ඉවර කරලා තමයි මේක කරන්න. හරි? Seventh lesson. You need to do 29. 29. Do the 29. 29. Do 29. Let's do 29. The second paper ගානකුත් කරන්න. 29. දැන් මේක බෑ කිව්වොත් එහෙම ගහනවා උස්සලා පොලේ. නේද? දැන් මේක බෑ කිව්වොත් එහෙම උස්සලා දෙපාරක් පොලේ ගහන එකපාරක් හරියන්නේ. ඒක බෑ කිව්වොත්. කල්ලා මටත් එපා. Do 29. First of all, identify which kind of this business. Precision technical service. You know there are service income expense. No purchase sales. Remember, first highlight the requirements, total income, administration expenses, bad debt and the depreciation. ඒක අපි වෙනමයි identify කරන්න ඕනේ. Right? So net profit, value of debtors, and the current assets. Current assets. Right? Let's see. In here you can see This is 29. When you are drawing the format P and L, round it off to 1000, remember income minus expenses. Remember, in expense category, you need to take administration expenses separately, right? And also, all other expenses take as one common heading. All other expenses take as one common heading, right? And remember, in distribution, distribution, finance, and other, right? Bad debts and the depreciation. Then, ඒවා ඉන්නෙත් මේ common මේ category වල, let's see. And when we take about SOFP, remember they are asking only one thing. In SOFP, they are asking only one thing, current assets only. Under current assets, there are debtors. They are asking only the total current assets. Understand? Customized format. විනාඩි 5ක් 10ක් දෙන්න. data ටික දාන්න බලන්න. දාලා කියන්න. Right. Let's see, turn on the videos and wait. Coming in. Right. Let's see. Right. Let's start from the adjustments. Staff wages for the month of December amounting 15,000 are payable. Right. So how much the wages? Wages are 180. Further, there's a 15,000 payable. How much the staff wages relevant for the period? It is an administration expense. How much? So 180 paid. There's a 15,000 further payable. So you can see that is 195,000. So payable portion is a current liability. Since they are not asking current liability, we don't need it. Commission of 5,000 has been earned but not received, right? So you can see commission is how much? You can see commission received 30,000. So when we take commission, we receive 30,000. Further, there is the 5,000 relevant for the period. In P&L and accrual concept, relevant for the period 35,000. So receivable commission 5,000. The current asset. Receivable commission is a current asset. Write off 10,000 as bad debt from debtors, right? You can see debtors 120. Write off 10,000. Debtors 120. Write off 10,000, so 110 are the debtors. So bad debt is distribution expense, so 10,000, right? Bad debts 10,000 is a distribution. Depreciate office equipment 10% per annum on cost. So you can see office equipment cost is given 700,000. No any previous year depreciation. So you can see office equipment depreciation how much? 700,000 into 10% is 70,000. No need to write because they are not asking non-current assets. That is also done. Let's take capital. We don't need because they are not asking. Service income 880. Service income 880. Done. Rent and rates 90. Admin expenses. Rent and rates 90. Admin expenses. Maintain expense 40. Admin expenses. Maintain expense 40. Done. Electricity 25. Electricity 25. Next one. See, there's something 12% bank loan. Bank loan we don't need. It is an uncurrent liability, but 12% into 100,000 means you can see bank loan interest relevant for the period is 12,000, but nothing was paid. So it is the current liability as well. Bank loan interest is 12,000. We don't write it under current liability because they are not asking. Creditors we don't need because they are not asking. Cash in hand 100,000. Cash in hand. Cash in hand 100,000. Done. මේකේ පොඩි උත්තරවල changes වගේක් තියෙනවා මට මතකයි. Right. Let's see the answers. All the things done. Total income how much? 5. 950. Number 3. For the first one, answer number 3. Can you tell me the in here 22? In here 10, 9, 7, 9, 9, 18, then 19, 20, 27, 28, 32, right? 420. Admin expenses 420. එහෙම answer එකක් නෑ මට මතක විදිහට. ඔව්. So just correct this as 420 and underline. Send me a thumbs up. Just correct the fourth answer as 420 and underline. Right? For the second one, the answer is number 4. So how much the net profit in here? Can you tell me? Deduct these two. 915 minus 420 minus 22. How much? 915 minus 420. 915 minus 420 minus 22. 473. Once you deduct it. 473. Any answer like that? Net profit? Yes, there is an answer like that. 473. So that is answer number 3. For the fourth one, answer number 3. Next, they are asking bad debts and the depreciation. Right? Bad debts and the depreciation. See, these two. Bad debts are how much? 10,000. Depreciation 70,000. This answer for the third one. So 10,000 and 70,000. Bad debts 10,000. This is 70,000. Answer number 1. Third one, answer number 1. Total value of debtors you can see 110,000. Like අපි කලිනුත් ලිව්ව ඕනේ ඒවා. Debtors ලා මෙතන කලිනුත් තියනවා ලියලා ඕන එකක්, right? So fifth one 110,000. Answer number 3. In here how much? 250. Sixth one, answer number 2. Right. Finish it and put raise hands faster. Once you done, put raise hand. Others, once you done, put raise hands. Those who have done, go to the 30th one. Which kind of business is that? 30th. 30th one. Sarath Chandra, yeah, done. Okay, so go to the 30th one as well. See, it is also service income, right? Allied professional service is also income kind of service providing business, right? Go and see the requirement first. If it is total income, salaries and rate expenses, rent expenses, depreciation expense, finance cost. The category they are asking only the finance cost. Current liability, net profit. That is the in SFP they are asking only the current liability, right? Okay. So this is 30th. Service providing business the same. 30th. Thousands. P&L. Income minus expenses. When we take expenses, take the finance expense separately. All other expenses under common heading. When we take the SOFP, they are asking only one thing, what? Current liability. That is the only thing they are asking. Yes, current liability. Draw the format and do it. Draw the format and do it. Don't use the ruler, huh? Because it's the first paper. Make sure to do I need your answers, right? I need your totals, right? Give a try to do at least. The videos and wait. All good? Have you got the answer? Send me a thumbs up, then I'll start. Right. Let's see. Hope all good. Right. Right. Let's see now. All right. Let's see. Additional information. Salaries of 40,000 for the month of December 2025 are accrued, right? How much is salaries? 480, right? 480 we paid, right? You can see salary. We paid 480. There's a further pending amount is 40,000. I told you trial balance it gives the thing paid or paid things relevant to expense are given in the trial balance, right? In here we take amount relevant for the period 520. So you can take accrued salary 40, it's a current liability, right? Turn on the videos and wait. Accrued salary is a current liability. Done. Next one. Interest income of 10,000 is earned but not yet received, right? Just check and tell how much we received at interest income. We receive interest income 20,000, right? Further, we have earned 10,000 but not received, right? So, interest income 20,000 received, 10,000 receivable 30. Receivable 10 is a current asset. We don't take it, right? Receivable 10 is a current asset because they are not asking. Write off 20,000 as bad debts from bad debts during the year, right? So there is no any further deducted bad debts. Write off 20,000 as bad debts. So bad debts, no current assets, they are not asking. Depreciation for the years is to be provided using the straight line method. Motor vehicle 10% per annum, office equipment 20% per annum. You can see motor vehicle and the office equipment cost is given 20,000. You can see 1,500 into 10%, how much? 150,000. We add it under here, but they are not asking it the SFP. If they are asking the SFP into Add these two and write it in under accumulated depreciation. They are not asking. So office equipment 160. So office equipment depreciation how much? 16,000. 160 10%, 16,000. We add this under here. In accumulated depreciation, we will write it as 176,000 under HFP. Since they are not asking, we don't need to take it. Right. Depreciation also done. Now let's see the other things. Capital we don't need. Service revenue 1,600. Service 1,600. Discount under C. Discount debit means discount allowed. Credit means discount received. Right. So debit side is discount allowed. Discount allowed, it is an expense 12. Discount received 8,000. Right. 8,000. These things done. You can see next rent. Rent is how much? 120. Rent is 120. Done. Advertising expenses, you can see 55. Advertising expenses distribution 55. Gaming in right? Then 10% bank loan we don't need, but 10% bank loan means 50,000, 500,000 and 10% is the 50,000. So bank loan interest is 50,000. Since nothing of the 50,000 is paid, you can see paid bank loan interest is not given. So since bank loan interest payment is not given, so you need to take the entire amount as the current liability. Accrued bank loan interest 50,000. 50,000. Debtors we don't need, they are not asking, but we have deducted the debtors bad debts. Creditors 145. Creditors 145. Now be careful, you can see bank balance is the credit balance. Send me a thumbs up. Bank balance, they have given a credit balance, which means bank overdraft, right? So it is a current liability. Bank OD 100, how much? 174. 174 is given. Drawings we don't take. Why drawings? They are not asking. Right. Let's see. First one. Total income they are asking. How much? Total income. 8, 3,638. Any answer? Answer number 2. For the first one, answer number 2. Total of salaries and rent expense. Salaries and rent total how much? 150 plus 520 plus 120 how much? 0, 4, 640, right? Any answer? Answer number 2. Second one, answer number 2. Total depreciation expense. They are asking total depreciation expense how much? Number 3. Depreciation 16. How much? Sorry, depreciation is there are two types of depreciation, right? Total, there are two depreciations. Get the total. 166. 166. Send me a thumbs up. Can you hear me, guys? Hari neda manga gatta. Motor vehicle and office equipment hari. Motor vehicle depreciation. Office equipment cost 80 ne. එතකොට 16 දැම්මේ. Office equipment 80 නේද? Office equipment එන්න ඕනේ 80. මොකද 16 එකක් මම දැම්මේ නෑ. Office equipment එන්න ඕනේ 80. එතන පොඩි වැරද්දක්. තමන් බැලුවේ 80 80. මම provision එක දාලා තියෙන වැරදිලා. 80 එන්න ඕනේ 80,000. Then how much? 160. Any answer like 150? 160? නෑනේ. නෑ. 160. How much? 230, right? 230. 230, yes. For the third one, answer number 1. Finance cost how much? Fourth one. Fourth one, answer number 2. Right? Current liability is how much? 9. So 9, 16, 20. 409. Answer number 3. Fifth one, answer number 3. Net profit how much? In here 50 we deduct. In here we get the total 520, 20, 150, 80, 12, 120, 55. How much? Five 20, 20, 150, 80, 12, 120 and 55. How much? 957. Deduct these two from here. 1638 minus 50 minus 957. How much? 631 is the net profit. Any answer? 631 කියලා මේක හදාගන්න. Correct the third one, answer 631. 61, answer number 3. 631. Finish it and put raised hands. Have you finished? Others, Sanula, Vidat, Sastrika, Arindu, Sarachandra, all good. Any matter? The motor vehicle එක what? The motor vehicle එක මානසික 30%. මොකද motor vehicle එකේ අවුලක් තියෙනවා. නෑ. Is annual data, no? So no matter. හරිනේ ඔකු. Right. So now let's target the second one. Sarat business. Come to the question number 31. You need to draw the formats. I'm not going to draw the formats. Now you need to draw the formats. Send me a thumbs up. You know how to draw the P&L and SOFP, right? In your writing book, right? Cute question number. But look here, right? Look here. Don't write. Wait. There's a one thing to highlight. Page number 71. Look here. Don't write. Page number 71. Now I told you, when you take this kind of a question, first go and see what are the requirements in here, right? I told you, first go and see what are the requirements in here. Can you tell me what are the requirements in here faster? Anyone? PNL and SFP, they are asking the both, right? Am I correct? Correct? Right? Yes, they are asking both. But I told you, first of all, before drawing the format, just see whether from we need to start where. Can you see they have given the gross profit? Send me a thumbs. They have given the gross profit. So in your P&L structure, if you start with sales, that is wrong. Right? No marks at all. You start the P&L from where? You need to start the P&L from gross profit. Right? Start the P&L from where? From the gross profit. Remember, start the P&L from where? From the gross profit. Why? Because they have given the gross profit. Right? Start the P&L from the gross profit. Whose business is this? This is Sarat business, right? Sarat business. Profit or loss statement. Business. Profit or loss statement for the year ended 31st of December 2024. Rupee sign on top, right? So remember to start the thing using the gross profit, right? Don't write sales minus cost of sales. That is wrong, right? You are wasting time. Gross profit plus other income, deduct 4 types of expenses: distribution, administration, other, and finance. Then after that, keep distribution, administration like 7 lines. Then number 2, this is number 1. This is number 1 they ask. In the number 2, they are asking whose business is this? This is Sarat's business. Statement of financial position as at 31st of December 2024. Right? Draw SFP as well. Formats මතකයිනේ. ගහලා ඉවරලා raise hand එකක් දාන්න බලන්න. Remember P&L we start from the gross profit. Okay. Remove your raise hands. සින්දුවක් කියන්න කැමති එක්කෙනෙක් raise hand දාන්න බලන්න. Anyone? Anyone to sing a song? I think there are three people going to sing a group song. Himesha, Jaya, other, ගිහිල්ලාද වන්ද? Right. Okay. Write it and put raise hands. It's Gala, you start. I'll give you 4-5 minutes. See guys, all right. Let's see. Okay, turn on the videos and wait. Let's see. Now, let's start from the additional information. The bank loan was obtained on 1st of October 1st. Okay, so I told you you need to have something called workings in here, right? When you take this kind of a question, you need to have what? Workings. After that, make sure to have working. So let's calculate. Now you can see there's a bank loan. How much? 12% bank loan, 100,000. It is an uncurrent liability. Make sure to go and write first. 12% bank loan is an uncurrent liability. 100,000. 12% bank loan, 100,000. That is an uncurrent liability, right? So if we take it bank loan interest, 100,000 into 12%, you can see we have obtained it when? Obtain the bank loan when? So that is October 1st, 10th month, 10, 11, 12. Only 3 months. October, November, December. Send me a thumbs up. Interest should be calculated only for 3 months, right? So 3 divided by 12. So once you take it, that is bank loan interest relevant for the period is how much? 3,000. Understand? Bank loan interest relevant for the period is how much? 3,000. So since go and write under finance expenses, you can write bank loan interest relevant for the period how much? That is 3,000. 3,000. And make sure go and check whether we have paid any of the bank loan. No, nothing, none of the bank loan interest paid. So since it's not paid, make sure write it under current liability. First keep the first line for the creditors. Accrued bank loan interest, that is 3,000. Accrued bank loan interest, that is 3,000, because none of the bank loan interest has been paid, so that is a current liability. Done. The next one, accrued electricity charges amounting 6,000. Go and see how much we have paid as the electricity charges we have paid 6,000. Further there is a 6,000 pending, so you can see electricity charges relevant for the period how much? 12,000. Go and write under admin expenses, electricity charges, that is 12,000. Why? Amount relevant for the period 12,000. Why? Paid 6,000, payable 6,000, totally it's 12,000. So out of 12,000, we have paid only 6,000. So the remaining portion, 6,000 is the current liability. Go and write under current liability. Accrued electricity charges. 1,000. Out of 12,000, we have paid only 6,000. Next one. It was decided to write off 2,000 from debtors as bad debts. So write off 2,000 from debtors as bad debts, right? So you can see no any deducted bad debts. So you can see how much is the debtors are in our here. You can see debtors how much. That is you can see the given debtors are 42,000. From that they have asked us to deduct 2,000 as bad debt. So you can see debtors are 40,000. Why? Out of 40,000, we have deducted 2,000 as the bad debt. So deducted one, make sure to add under distribution expenses, bad debt 2,000, bad debt 2,000, right? Bad debts 2,000. Done. Then adjustments done. Let's take the other things, right? Gross profit 512,000. Go and write. Gross profit they have already calculated. Gross profit 512,000. Capital 660,000. Go and write capital 660,000. Capital 660,000. Done. Capital 600,000. Land and building cost 1 million, no any depreciation, right? So there's a land and building cost 1 million, no any carrying value also 1 million, right? Carrying value also 1 million. Closing stock 8,000. You don't need to write it in here because in here closing stock is already recorded and calculated gross profit. But in here we need to write closing stocks. Closing stocks how much? Closing stocks 8,000. 1,000. Closing stocks 8,000. Next one, maintenance cost 40,000. Admin expense. You can go and write maintain expense. Admin that is 40,000. Administrative expenses 102,000. Selling and distribution expenses 64,000. Discount allowed 3,000. Discount allowed 3,000. Right? Discount allowed 3,000. Right? Discount allowed 3. Right? Then you can see the next one. Balancing. Balance let it balancing. If it is balancing, let me know the balancing. 1,000. Right? Right. So cash balance 108,000. You can see cash balance 102,000. Cash balance 102,000. Cash balance, right? And remember, bank balance is an overdraft 41,000 credit. So bank balance is a credit balance, so it goes to the current liability. Bank overdraft, I'll show you everything. Overdraft 1,000. Done. Creditors 65,000. Creditors 65,000. Then I'll show you. Drawings 5,000. Drawings 5,000. Deduct it from the අපි බැලන්ස් කරන් ඉමු. I need your support. සෙට් එක මොනවා හරි තියෙනවා නම් බලාගන්න. No any other income, right? No any other income. Total of the distribution expenses how much?
69,000.
Right, let's just 69,000. Right? Total of the administration expenses how much? Huh? 154,000. Finance expenses 1,000. Can you add all these three and let me know? 154 plus 3,000 plus 69 how much? Ivan? No, any other. 154 plus 3 plus 69. Just 154 plus 69 plus 3. 226, correct. 226,000. Once you deduct it, how much the net profit? Deduct it from the gross profit. So you can see 512 minus 226, how much? That is 286. 286,000. 286,000. Right? 86,000, right? Make sure to add that under capital net profit. Add it 286,000. Now let's balance this one. Total of the non-current liability, there is only one thing. The total assets how much? Here 1 million. One 1,100,000. Am I correct? Total assets 1,150. 1,150. Send me a thumbs up once you done. All good? Just there's a matter. Sir, isn't cash balance 108 look? Yeah. Thank you. Cash balance is 106, 156, right? 1,150,000. All good? 1,150. So let's see these two total. Capital, how much this? 446, 904, 1,000. 5, 1. Total equity and liability how much? Should be the same answer. So 0, 5, 1, 1, 5, 6. The same answer. Get the same. The equity and liability. Finish it and put raise and I'll remove all your raise and put raise and right. Remember, you need to do the other things as well. Next day, I'm going to do another 1, 2 question, and then we can move to the new paper. And remember, there are filtered past paper questions as well. Make sure to do that filtered past paper questions also, right? You do that filtered past paper questions as well, right? All right. One, 1, 5, 6. Others done? Sasrika, yeah, yeah. කරන්න ඕනේ යා. ෆීඩ් එකක් හදා ගන්න ඕනේ. තාත්තගා දැන් ඉන්නේ, right? Okay, do the other things. Next Tuesday, what I'm going to do, I'm going to discuss the revision session as well as there will the last Tuesday in the revision session we discuss discounts part, right? So right, let's meet next Tuesday 8 p.m. Thank you for the participation. Bye. Good night. God bless.